This is Erin Donaldson, your host with Coffee Access Travel, and I am here in my pueblo, my town, the place where I lived for 3 years, Viterbo, Caldas. And we are here. We're going to do a little walk and talk, starting here in the main park, a place that has seen a lot of improvements over the last few years, surrounded by the iconic saman. These trees are called samanes. Extremely tall and beautiful and very typical for this part of the country. In fact, this town is famous for its tunin de samanes. Viterbo Caldas was founded in 1911 as a place, as a stopping off point, a waypoint for the arrieros or the mule teamsters who were coming from San Jose Caldas, bringing cargos to Apia. Buenos días. Bien ustedes. ¿Cómo amanecieron? No, bien, tiempo sin verla. No, yo llegué ayer. ¿Dónde crees? Con mi amiguita. Aquí, con Teresa. No sé cómo has estado. ¿La veo? Nos vemos. ¿Ah? No sé, hoy o mañana me voy, no, todavía no sé hasta cuándo voy a quedar. Mi mamá me tiene permiso hasta el lunes y ya hago. Yo compré un permiso de la jefa, o si no. Chao, nos vemos. We're gonna go on a little hike. Buenas, tiempo sin verte. ¿Bien o qué? Sí, claro, ¿cómo no? Se he limpiado mis zapatos bastante.
Claro. ¿Qué estás viendo ahora, Manizales, Pereira?
Sí, Manizales, no, ya. Ahí bien.
Saluda a la familia, mi amor.
Listo, de una, chao. They know me here. They know me here, and they know me here. All right, we're going for a walk. This house here is tapia pisa, one of the few original houses de tapia pisa, which is essentially pounded earth. Look at this door. The architecture, a little bit of the colonial Antioqueño architecture. And legend has it that one time someone rode a horse up into the second floor of this house. Amazing, right? Only in Colombia. I always say that. So, and get out here into the forest. There was a priest who was actually part of the founding of this pueblo, and it was kind of his idea. So he got together the owners of 4 haciendas in order to plant the idea of founding and planning this town. You're gonna notice a few things about this town. One, that the streets are really wide, like really wide. Nowhere else in the coffee access will you find streets this wide. For the simple reason that this is a coffee producing town and they wanted this space to be able to dry coffee. In fact, many of the older women of this town tell the story about how when they were children or youths, they would get up early to sweep the streets and lay out their sacks of coffee. And here in just a minute, you're gonna see one of these areas where they put out the coffee to dry. Okay, so what you just saw, you can still see over here behind me on this side, right here, is the old style of drying coffee in the street. And that is what the big, broad, wide streets of Viterbo were designed for. Now we're gonna go a little bit outside the town. It's just a little segment where people come to walk in the morning. I just stopped the video because there were these two guys in a car that had stopped to take a piss. And I don't want to actually catch anything X-rated. So, Viterbo Caldas has a few different connotations, contexts, names. It's known as El Paraíso de Caldas, or Paradise of Caldas, which is ironic in and of itself because anywhere you go in Tierra Caliente and people call it heaven or paradise or anything like that, usually it's the fucking opposite. But you didn't hear that from me. But Viterbo has a particularly beautiful story of how they actually ended the violence with music. As it would turn out, Nelson Lopez of his house called Camelot, not Camelot with a T, Camelot with a C. And Camelot was in its essence just a man who had his collection of vinyl records, and he would get together with friends, listen to music, have a few beers, right? Well, over time, he decided to start carving the bricks on the house. And so he started carving the bricks with the names of people who had contributed to the culture and art and literature of the world, not so much people who had contributed to all the wrong things. And this is an important point because so often in the world we have people who do all the wrong things, and especially here. So, and this town was his home ground, and it was what they call caliente. It was a red zone. It was the kind of place that when you'd show up and hop off the bus, someone with a pistol would come and put a pistol to your head and say, "Who the fuck are you and what are you doing?" That was how it was. But anyone who came here looking for Camelot had a different reception because everyone knew that Nelson Lopez had this great record collection, and he would receive people in his house that wanted to talk about music, the collection of music and art and culture. It was an effort at just creating a better, more healthy culture here in the Pueblo, and it worked. And from the time that Patimuro went to prison in the U.S., people started coming here, and it slowly began opening more and more. And thanks to Camelot, the heaven of music, as it's called, el cielo de la música, things open back up until you have, fast forward to today, it's a fairly calm place. I say fairly because in general Colombia is going through some hard times, and in general it's a little bit dangerous everywhere in a way that it hasn't been for many years. We're in a unique time right now. Hopefully over time this is going to get dealt with, or we're going to get a change in president who will come in and deal with it as well. That's what we need. We need a change. We need either the collective consciousness to expand and grow and change the way of doing things, or we simply need the government, one or the other. Something has to get better. But this town has grown particularly with people who are coming here, purchasing lots and building their perfect weekend's dream cabin out in these condominiums, just basically like a gated community surrounded by hedges and with a guard at the gate. It's the Colombian version of summer. Look at these flowers. Aren't they pretty? The town itself is quite beautiful. All these houses A lot of them date back to the founding of the town. Many have been completely remodeled or even reformed to preserve the architecture but also create a more modernistic appeal, like this one here that I'm passing. But this was my walk that I did every day. Every day I'd go out behind the town and come back in on this street. And we're gonna go say hi to a friend of mine, if she's still out and about, and have some buñuelos. Some tinto and buñuelos, if she's still open. It's late in the morning. But we're almost there. It's a town that has a lot of motorcycle traffic all the time. If you can't handle noise, this is not it, because the traffic is constant. It's constant and it never seems to really stop. But here we go. A lot of people here have passed. You're gonna have to judge for yourself how much that past affects the present. I lived here for 3 years. I did fine. Me and my family, we had a good life here. But when it was time to go back to my palace, it was time, you know what I mean? There goes the Jeep to Apia. Buenos dias. Some of my biggest group of followers are the people here in Viterbo. Ironically enough, I earned a lot of affection for this town, and this town earned a lot of affection for me. To where after Americans and expats that follow me, one of my biggest groups of followers are in fact people from Viterbo. And I have a lot of appreciation for that. Estoy muy agradecida a los seguidores de acá de Viterbo que me siguen a todo tiempo. Les quiero mucho. And here we are. Buenos días.
Buenos días.
¿Cómo están?
Bien, ¿y usted?
Excelente. Check it out. The best buñuelo in Colombia ever. Here at the house of Consuelo de los Buenos Buñuelos. And I don't know what she puts in this. I don't know how she does it. But it is the best buñuelo ever. And if you're ever in Viterbo, Caldas, you just come down to this little side street and you will find her in front of her house every day between 6 and about 9 a.m. frying up buñuelos, ojuelas, and now she's doing it. Business that is growing, run by women, strong women who know how to survive in these brutal lands. So check it out. Fried bread with cheese. There's nothing healthy about this. I am totally off diet, but it's worth it.
And that's a wrap on episode 5, season 2 of the Coffee Access Travel Podcast. If you are dreaming of a vibrant new life in Colombia but unsure where to start, grab your copy of the Expat Guide to Moving to Colombia ebook today. It's packed with the essential tips on visas, housing, culture, and more. Available now on Gumroad or Amazon. Get yours and make your move with confidence.